What's going on, everybody? Can you hear me all right? Oh, where's my chat window even? Chat window. There we go. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Welcome to the Sunday live stream. I'm going to get started in just a minute. Is everything good with this thing? My camera focus good. Alright, perfect. Yeah, so first thing we're gonna do today is talk about the new release, which is out as of, I don't know, like an hour or two ago. It's a general purpose, like I said, make everything better kind of release. So, release notes, both in the app and on the website. So, preset sharing should be a little more resilient to network issues. There have been some people that have had issues sharing presets, and I'm pretty sure it's all like network stuff. I'm not 100% sure though. There's some random bug fixes and some logic in the app now to help me debug some more stuff. Something really cool that I've been wanting for quite some time. Check this out. There is now a cursor on the keyboard. Ooh. This is like one of the biggest annoyances for me, is that I just didn't have a cursor. So now, check it out. Greatest thing of all time. Something else new. What else we got? Oh yeah, check it. Yeah, alright. I'll just move the microphone a little bit, or I'll talk louder. I shouldn't be moving around too much anymore in a second. Yeah, that's great. So check this out. Also, whoops, I deleted my cool patch. Da-da-da-da. Hooray, undo button. It doesn't like handle changes in knobs and shit. It basically only stores state when you like load something. See, it just, we loaded that, and this is what it was right before we loaded. So undo and redo buttons, those are new. Touchscreen should be faster rendering. It should go like twice as fast now. Like the keyboard should render a lot faster. It just basically pops up immediately. Touchscreen should be a little better. The knob should be a little smoother. Most important thing though is that the video system backend has been completely redone. This is using 1080p video right now. Let's actually go in here and turn on the video. So we're just gonna have like raw video. Put the solid border. Turn off the symmetry. And this is 1080p video. It used to run at like 10 frames a second, now it's running at 30 frames a second, so it's definitely just improved all around. Can you basically bounce between two different patches? I mean, with undo and redo, yeah. I mean, that's sort of how it works, except it keeps like a stack of like 20 of your most recent patch changes. So you can swap back and forth between those. I wouldn't recommend doing it that way, but I guess you can. Yeah, so 1080p video is great now. There's still a little bit of like, if you move really fast, there's some like tearing, which I'll get sorted out soon. But yeah, so this kind of sets the stage for one of the next releases, which is going to be the video clip playing. So actually I should make a way to map undo and redo buttons. There is not right now, but I'll make a note of that real quick. That is easy enough to get that I'll get it out in the next release. So yeah, the next release is it's planned for a couple weeks from now. It's going to be a content release. I'm going to add some more modules to the cat party, and going to add more texture sources and effects and stuff like that. It's going to focus a lot on like 3D stuff. So there should be like cubes and planes and a lot of cool 3D shit. So I'm looking forward to that. Then the release after that is going to be video clip playing and stuff like that. So that's definitely the plan for the time being. One other announcement. So a member of our community, Shambler, is running a GoFundMe because he wants to set up an art project. If anybody's interested, you should donate to that. But that all being said, let's actually get started with doing something today. I'm going to start... Oh yeah, there's also some cat party updates. So we're going to start off with cat party. We're going to start off video processing. Let's actually start off with like the AB texture so we can mix the video processing in with something else. So left channel, we're gonna have video texture 1, and we set the mix all the way to the side. So another change to cat party, there's now a third effect and the lighting is gone. So nobody ever used the lighting module. It shouldn't have been there in the first place. So it's gone now. There's also now a control for the deform amount. So if you set deform to like this guy, now it's off until you turn the control on. So now you can have partial distortion or partial deform. I think that's pretty awesome. Let's turn on... I need to add more stuff in this module, there's no doubt about it. Film grain? No, we don't want film grain. What do we want? Flag? Sure, why not? Alright, effects 1. Let's make it black and white, and then we'll add back color to it with like the sphere. I don't know why we're doing that, but we are. Alright, so we're going to go into here, and I'm going to... It's one of my favorite color palettes. Alright, so are we going to use flag? Let's try one of the edge detection ones. That is kind of rad. I like edge detection 1. Let's go into here. I think there are some controls. Oh yeah, there's some madness mode. Let's turn on madness. No, good without the madness. Invert. Yeah, sure. Okay. If I put this control on a really slow LFO, it doesn't go, it goes to like 0.1. And it's like super slow. Start. That might be too slow. Sure. And that's too high. Alright, so... what am I doing? So we've got 2 effects. Now we're going to put something on the 3rd effect. As always, we're going to actually... you know what? Let's go for a mixer. So we can mix in something and get some weird-ass feedback. Alright, first of all, we have to turn this effect 3 up. Then we're going to go into here, and we are going to blend it with the output texture. You know what, maybe I should have done this before the feedback, or before the edge detection. Anyways, put the mix up. There we go. A little bit of zoom, a little bit of offset. And I think there's like a bias. Let's turn the bias off. I know that's weird. Let's try a different mix mode, or a different blend mode. That didn't work. All right, let's go to this effect and change that to something else. That is kind of gnarly. I like those kind of insane ones. All right, that's looking all right. All right, so let's go into the cap module. So we already have a second channel right here. What are we gonna actually blend into here? We can blend in let's try the oscilloscope. Never use this. Maybe I can do something cool with it. I think I need to change some frequencies or something. And then let's change the blend mode. Wait, let's make it polar. Or let's get transparent edges. Sure, why the fuck not? I actually don't think I can make this polar. What happens if I texture the oscilloscope with the output texture? Probably nothing good. This is absolutely stupid. Like this. I wish I could like offset this. Maybe I do need offset controls in this. Actually, let's try this guy. This thing has some really interesting controls. So there's this weird generative texture called generative guide, I think it is, which basically lets you build a generative texture from waveforms, which is what I'm using right now. Which is how I got these stripes in here. So this is cool. Let's add some modulation and make it audio reactive. So we're going to use the band wave. Combined with the FFT texture. Actually, let's combine it with the video texture just to get another level of video processing in here, and we'll blend them 50-50. So here, I'm gonna, oh, come on. Don't freak out on me. What's going on even? I'm previewing this modulation channel right here. I'm gonna move the center of the circle. So I always wanna do that. Lower the frequency, which I think is here. Alright, so we got this modulation channel, which is, yeah, a combination of video and this little audio reactive shit. And then we'll go in here and we'll plug it into something. Plug it into ModZX. And then we've fucked everything up. Actually, I don't want ModZX, I want ModZR, which is the radial offset. I'm worried about this even, it's gonna be gnarly. Forgot I'd even added this. Okay. What now? This is so great. Is this thing like actually detecting the beat waveform? Try that. So there's the waveform called beat wave, which we're going to use here. Signal audio, which is just a spiking waveform that spikes every time it detects a beat, and we're going to set the value of the deform amount to like a little bit of the beat waveform. I'm going to put it through an attack of like 100 milliseconds because I really don't want it to be jittery. Then we're gonna save it to the global mappings. I always like just as the beats stop. So every time this flashes, we should get a little bit of the deform. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Come on, do it. Do it. Where's my audio? The track's ending, so I'm just gonna skip to the next one. Hopefully it actually has a coherent beat. Come on, stop it. Should be able to figure this one out. This isn't terrible. Yeah, come on. I was doing it for the last track, so we're gonna go back to that one. One of these days I'll get around to making this actually work properly. It just wasn't loud enough. Yeah, right. I think people have suggested in the past to put like a divider on this thing right here, which would actually be pretty great, so I can make it happen like every other beat. This is a little bit much, but this does kind of rule. All right, I'm gonna make some other stuff happen on this wave too, you know? What if we all right, effect amount 1 is gonna get hooked up to there too. So we'll do this, but I'm gonna do that backwards. No, wait, wrong one. That's you. We go to info, IO. All right, new. Audio, beat wave. Oh, this show. Oh yeah, it does set. All right, so max is gonna be 1. Min is gonna be 1, so it's gonna be backwards. Milliseconds, 100. All right, we're gonna save it to the global mapping group, and this I think is it. So now it should also set the effects amount. At the same time, or it should decrease the effect amount to 0 every time that pulses as well. All right, let's just wait for it to happen. And in the meantime, we're gonna go somewhere and do something. Let's try changing this blend mode. This never really does anything cool, but sometimes it does. That's not bad. Color burn. Also not terrible. Let's go with color burn. Alright, why the shit does this not work? Let's increase the gain like 1.7. Let's lower the no, there's a setting. Let's lower the confidence threshold. Beat signal confidence threshold down to 1. It's really just a function of that confidence in the volume. Beat must just be too scary. I don't even know. Alright. I'm gonna go in here and play around with this guy. Let's change this to like... Oh, this is the one that's... Sure. Let's put that on like modulation channel 3, and then we'll go in there and edit it. Just added some color variation. A little annoyed the beat thing's not working, so let's go to a different track. All right, sure, that worked. Whoa. All right. So I think the image is a little more in the background. It's coming from the modulation, and this is the main image. Face on the left. This is alright. All right. All right, let's try another track. It doesn't go like this one either. Lower the confidence threshold even farther. There we go. See when it's working? Yeah, what's just the issue with the confidence threshold? If I lowered it even more. Alright, so there are these mappings. So I'm going to save this patch and then share it, and then we'll be done with this. Then we'll do something else. So I'll go into create, save. I don't even know. Now what am I doing? Alright, and now we made some mappings. I'm going to save them to the patch instead of... Nope. This thing is going to be saved to the patch. Does this work? Yeah. So when I share this, it should have those mappings shared with it. Alright, and then we're going to go... What is this thing even? Alright. Share. Should have taken a better screenshot. Oh well. It worked. Alright, cool. Alright, let's we're gonna fuck around with the fractal instrument now. So do you guys know what these are? These textures here? There's recursion text, there's seed text, and then there's output text. So these basically let you kind of tap into other parts of the simulation. So the recursion text is the output of the recurse module, which is basically everything before the color module, so it's minus post-processing. The seed module is the output of the seed, and the output is the final output. So check us out. So we're going to preview the seed module. And again, preview lets you view the module in isolation. Then we're going to go into its texturizer, and then we're going to use the seed texture. So we're going to be texturing it, which puts a texture on this red border with itself. So we're going to create a feedback loop, which is not going to work because there's no other content in here. When you texture something with, or when you feed something back on itself, there's no content. So this might not be working the way I want it to. Might actually need to think about this first. This is not even remotely doing what I want it to. Kind of cool, but all right, let's try. Look, here's my whole entire stream plan. I don't know why that's not working, but we can do this, which should make a lot more sense. Yeah, there we go. Wait. So this should make more sense. So this is texturing the seed with the final output. So it's creating a feedback loop from the final rendered image to the actual seed. So this is actually a cool thing in my opinion. If you rotate the image, the texture that gets textured onto it gets rotated as well. You can go in here and just rotate the texture itself. So I'm going to put that on an LFO. I'm going to put that on a scroll LFO because it's an angle, or a solid LFO. Alright, I'm going to stop the preview. And I'm going to change the shape to a circle because I want to fuck around with circles. Or the annulus. I'm going to... This is also not working. What's going on here even? I think it might be an issue of like texture formats or something. Or maybe not even, who knows. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, let's try this annulus again. This is a little more of what I was expecting. But this clearly has a glitch on the edges there. I really need to fix that. Alright, so texture should be able to do things like this. It's kind of terrible. Alright, this is a little bit closer to what I was expecting. Except now it just goes away. Okay, let's try... Where's the AB texture? I mean, this already looks kind of cool. This is absolutely not what I wanted to do at all, but... Can't really argue with it. Turn off this image texture. It looks terrible. Alright, well, we're just gonna fuck around with this then. Alright, so I changed, I think one of these buttons says color palette. Oh, wait. No. Alright, we'll change the color palette in the color module. So let's try this. More audio activity. No. Sure. Increase the width of the shape. Alright, it's already maximum. Let's try hexagon. Let's try this thing. Make this rotate. These waveforms seem a little jittery. I'm going to turn the intensity down. I think that's this thing. There's also, oh, that's, I also had the shit really high. That's better. I want to make the lights bigger. You have a palette. There we go. Let's turn off. Nothing good. Let's put it on this thing. Good, except it's still way too jittery. I think there's like a band gain control inside of here, which I can turn down. Too jittery, yeah. Band gain. Isn't there also like a band? Let's try a different band. Could have swore this looked better in the past. All right, so let's actually reload this module. I think I got rid of an LFO that I shouldn't have. Yeah. I think there's an LFO on the phase by default. Yep. All right. That's better. All right, what are we doing? Let's add some feedback, and we're gonna do that in the color module. Choosing the mixer effect, turning the effect up, going into it. It's by default already selected the output module. Let's offset it a little bit. Actually, no, it's not offset. Let's just zoom a little bit. I think we just want a little bit. Just zoom the entire thing out. All right, let's change the color palette. Let's turn the lighting off. Let's see what happens. Cool, that's an improvement. Color palette. Let's try a palette. This thing. All right, let's go and load some modulation. audio too. Alright, I don't like any of those, so let's try this new undo feature. How do I know when I've undone all of the modulation? I don't know if there's a good way to do that. Alright, let's leave this one. Alright, what am I doing now? I don't even think this mixer effect is doing much of anything. Oh, it's being modulated now. Let's turn the text bias all the way. Actually, I don't even like the mixer. Well, actually, maybe I'll like the mixer if I change the blending mode. Yeah, this is cool. All right, let's go into here. Oh no, fuck it. Let's turn on an effect inside of here. Go over your speaker and that. All right, I'm gonna put this on LFO. All right, let's try this thing. Or where's this one I was playing around with earlier? Anyways? These all look pretty good. All right, I'm gonna save this. This one is going to be called Rave 1. Oh, okay. Come on. I might have broken it by pushing buttons. Oh, fuck. I think there's a bug where if you do stuff while it's sharing, it makes it shit itself. Well, I should fix that. It's designed such that you don't do anything while sharing is happening, but it also shouldn't, like, die. Let's try, like, you know. Alright, well. Technical difficulties. I at least saved it, so it's not going anywhere. Yep. I think I am going to reload that patch and then make a video real quick. Probably the last track. Alright. Rave 1. Alright, and then we'll go to info. Alright, so come on. Well, I may have introduced a bug in the most recent update with sharing. What the fuck is even happening? Controls still like sort of work. God damn it. This is annoying as shit. Alright, well, I gotta fix that at some point. I'll fix it and then share this patch after that gets fixed. Probably a hot fix will come out today or tomorrow. I really don't know. Anyways, I am going to turn off the microphone and get rid of the overlay and then record a video of the last track. That's going away. Phone's going away right now. I mean, I shared earlier, so it might be something to do with this patch or my network connection or some shit. I really don't know. But I will definitely figure it out. Alright, anyways, I'm turning off the microphone now. Eh. Too jittery. I need some more music visualizer like this, but that are a little bit less choppy. All right, let me try sharing this shit again. Which, third time, maybe. If I do it from this page. All right, that one worked that time. I have no idea why. Yeah, I heard it too. Anyways, I think that's it for the stream today. I got stuff to do, so it's gonna be a little bit shorter than normal. Unless anybody has any questions, comments, anything like that, I think we're probably just gonna call it. I'll look into what's up with that streaming issue, or that sharing issue, because it definitely shouldn't happen. All right, I'll see you guys next weekend.